I keep a second weather now. A quiet ritual folded beneath the ordinary one, not loud like breaking glass, not obvious like a door slamming, but soft like breath against a window on a cold morning. A private forecast stitched into the lining of my days. There is a place where it begins again. By morning, it has already opened, a small blue hour somewhere behind my ribs, and I go there, quietly, like someone returning to a garden no one knows exists still. You would recognize it by the way the air hums, like a phone lit up in the dark, like a name that never quite fades from the screen. I sit there with you, in the in-between hours when the world loosens its grip, when time forgets to count itself, and you speak. Not in sound necessarily, no, but in that familiar rhythm I could pick out in a crowded room with my eyes closed. I answer you carefully, like setting glass down on wood, gentle, deliberate, as if the moment might shatter if I move too quickly. I leave signs, not obvious ones, nothing loud enough to startle the world, just a trail of pressed things, soft and careful, the kind you only notice if you already know where my hands have been. A sentence tucked into the spine of dusk, a thought slipped beneath the lamp before the house goes dim, a confession folded so many times it becomes a bird then sleeps in my palm. There are pages, though no one would call them that, just thin, waiting spaces that gather what spills from me, holding it the way hands hold water, knowing some of it will slip through, but trying anyway. Every day, something finds its way there. The way your name still changes the temperature of a room without ever being spoken. The shape of a pause that looks ordinary to everyone else but feels to me like standing in a doorway waiting for footsteps I know by heart. I gather these moments the way winter gathers frost on window glass, slowly, invisibly, until the whole pane is written on. If someone else were to look, they'd swear we never stopped. That we still trade mornings like currency, still pass thoughts back and forth like notes under a desk, still find each other in the smallest, quietest details, and in a way, they wouldn't be wrong. Because you are here in every unfinished sentence, every pause that leans forward like it expects an answer. Anyone looking in would think the light is still moving between two houses, would think the road remains warm, the porch still expects a shadow, the hour still opens on cue and lets you in, would think some conversations are so constant they no longer need volume, only rhythm. And maybe that is true. Because there are evenings when the sky leans close as if listening, and I answer it anyway. There are nights when the moon hangs low over everything, like an unread page, silvered and waiting, and I fill it with all the things that do not belong to anyone else. I have become fluent in the language of almost seen things, ink that looks like rainwater, margins that hold their breath, paper-thin mercies, the hush between one heartbeat and the next. I keep them all in a drawer made of silence, in the hem of tomorrow, in the locked room behind my sternum where hope sits cross-legged on the floor, sorting petals from ash. I write to you as if you were just on the other side of the page, as if your silence is only distance, not absence, as if one day you will turn these invisible doors, walk through every word I've left open, and find me there, mid-sentence, pen still warm, heart still speaking, like you never stopped listening. And when I place it all into your hands, this whole quiet season, these gathered midnights, these small burning things I have carried so carefully, you will know. Not because I said it plainly, but because you have always known how to read the lanterns I leave lit for you along the dark.